Shalom, giving all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Raha, Hodash, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Raha, Hodash. Honors be to the elect elders of the nation of Israel that teach with all truth and sincerity. Shalom to you, Akim, your hopeful elect that push the truth with all truth and sincerity, risking your lives and freedom on the highways and the hedges to do so. Shalom, Brakatham, and also Shalom to the sincere Aqua. Shalom, Brakatham. This is your brother Zakar Amban coming back with another video. And as you see, right here it says, man get his husband pregnant, which you understand that's utterly confusion. Just more examples of the confusion of what Babylon the Great Babal, which pretty much means what? Confusion. All right, this place is known as what? Spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah, spiritual Egypt, spiritual Assyria, Egypt. Egypt goes into bondage. All right, this place is a mess. All right, and that's why it is on its way up out of here. All right, so let me grab the book of 2 Peter chapter 2, and matter of fact, 2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 1. I'm gonna read all the way down to verse 10, and the video will start playing. All right, so this is the book of 2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 1, and it says, but there were also false prophets. And also this is in the NLT. All right, 2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 1, but there were also false prophets in Israel, just as there will be false teachers among you. They will cleverly teach destructive hearsays and even deny the master who brought them. In this way, they will bring sudden destruction on themselves. All right. And we see that today, even amongst the circumcision, the ones that teaching about Israel, still bring damnable hearsays, man. For prime example is them telling you that the Charagma is not the M to O to T to the B. All right. Which you understand that that's, something that will be inside of you. All right. You got to be careful how you say things, because, Esau Edom gets in his feelings. All right. And saying this way they will bring some discretion on themselves. All right. And that's also to these paid for jakes, man, that is teaching all types of bullshit. All right. You can apply that to a lot. Okay. 2 Peter chapter 2 verse 2, many will follow their evil teaching and shameful immortality, and because of these false teachers the way of truth will be slandered. All right, and we see how more and more wickedness has sprung up in the earth, man. Okay, through what? The false teaching. You got women that claim to be teachers, claim to be call themselves pastors and all of that. You got men that are just teaching for a fifth of lucre's sake. All right, you got people teaching that you can be gay and still be accepted by the Most High. All this foolery. Okay, just giving examples. 2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 3, in their greed they will make up clever lies to get hold of your money, but Most High condemned them long ago, and their destruction will not be delayed. All right, it's going to come in its due time. All right, because the Most High loves to bring judgment, and ultimate judgment, as brothers always say, because you can't get around it, is the missiles hitting Babylon the Great, aka America. But the missile will also be shot off to different places, but right here Babylon the Great is going to be made an example of what happened when you live wickedly. 2 Peter 2 and verse 4, for Most High did not spare even the angels who sinned. He threw them into hell and gloomy pits of darkness, where they are being held until the day of judgment, which you understand that is us utterly. All right, the sons of the Most High, the sons of God. All right, being these bodies. Okay, because it says in the book of Psalms 82 that matter of fact, I'll grab it just to put it in perspective. All right, that's the sons of God coming from that high position, because now what happens? We die like men. Okay, it went from supposedly supposed to live forever. Then when you go to the book of Genesis, it goes into what living from 900 years or so on to now, it says 70. All right, so utterly that that just goes into the fact that we die like men, because we are supposed to be what? Immortal. All right, Psalms 82 and verse 6. I'll start verse 5, and it reads, Psalms 82 and verse 5, they know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of earth are out of course. You matter of fact, I'll start at verse 1. It's a short read. Okay, and it says, Most High stand in the congregation of the mighty, he judged it among the gods. How long will you judge unjustly and accept the persons of the wicked? Salah, defend the poor and fatherless, do justice to the afflicted and needy. Defend the poor and fatherless, do justice to the afflicted and needy. All right. And one of the ways to do that is do what? Hit the highways and the hedges. Okay. Because by hitting the highways and the hedges, all right, whoever has an ear to hear it, whoever is of the flock of the Most High, you know, it comfort them. All right. Gives them comfort. Okay, Psalms 82 and verse 4, deliver the poor and needy, rid them out of the hand of the wicked. All right, and ultimately that starts with what? The mind. John 8 and verse 32. All right, the truth shall set you free. Okay, because now we come to the truth. Now we understand who is our number one enemy. Esau, Edom, Mr. Red Man. Psalms 82 and verse 5, they know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. All right, and let's grab the word for out of course. Okay, it said what? To totter, shake up, to be shaken, be moved, be overthrown, to dislodge, let fall, be greatly shaken, shake exceedingly. All right, goes to what? Moat. Strong's H 4131.
Strong's H 4131. Moat.
All right. The other thing about this place is what? Is upside down, man. Psalms 82 and verse 6. I have said, you are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. All right. So ultimately, we are what? The sons of the Most High, man. Being Israelites. Okay, sons and daughters. But you shall die like men and fall like one of the prince. Okay, but what happens now? We dying like what? Just regular men, like the heathens. It was the heathens' lot to die. It was them to waste away. All right. But you shall die like men and fall like one of the prince. Arise, O Most High, judge the earth, for thou shalt inherit all nations. All right, and that is what coming. All right, the kingdom of Yahweh B'Shem Al Shai. So now we die like what? Men. So that's what Salakia 2 Peter 2 and verse 4 pretty much going into. All right, we go to the the angels and the sons of God and all of that. All that's saying is what you call now the Israelites. All right, or you can say Adamites as well. 2 Peter 2 and verse 5. And Most High did not spare the ancient world except for Noah and the 7 others in his family. Noah warned the world of Most High's righteous judgment for 120 years, I might add. So Most High protected Noah when he destroyed the world of ungodly people with a vast flood. All right, and now there will be no flood as far as water, but there will be a lake of fire caused by thermonuclear missiles that be shot off from Russia, China, all right, any other country that have nuclear capabilities. Later, Most High condemned the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah and turned them into heaps of ashes. He made them an example of what will happen to ungodly people. And that's going to happen again with America. All right. What happens when you live ungodly. Okay. Salakia. Give me 1 second. Grab that again in the book of 2 Peter. I want to read it in the NLT. All right. Bear with me 1 second. 2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 6 once again. Later, Most High condemned the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah and turned them into heaps of ashes. He made them an example of what would happen to ungodly people. But Yahweh, B'Shem Al Shai, also rescued Lot out of Sodom because he was a righteous man who was sick of the shameful immortality of the wicked people around him. Yes, Lot was a righteous man who was tormented in the soul by the wickedness he saw and heard day after day. And that's in NLT. All right, KJV said what? He was vexed with the conversation of the wicked. So you see, the Most High knows how to rescue godly people from their trials, even while keeping the wicked under punishment until the day of final judgment. Here, verse 10, here's the point. He is especially hard on those who follow their own twisted sexual desire and who despise authority. These people are proud and arrogant, daring even to scoff at supernatural beings without so much as trembling. All right, and we see that now, man. They follow all types of weirdo sexual activity, man, which is, the Most High ultimately gives them over to that. All right, you go to the book of Romans chapter 1. Okay, so these people are twisted, man. All right, because Most High, as it says, it means a perverse spirit out here. All right, so this definitely is Babylon the Great or Babylon's confusion. Okay, so with that, I'm in it there. I'm gonna let the video play. Shalom.
A trans man is carrying the baby they conceived without any aid. What was it like being pregnant as a man?
It was very emotional. It was very physically challenging. I mean, even the process of getting pregnant was uncomfortable. Having to ovulate and menstruate, that brought a lot of dysphoria to me. But it also made me more comfortable with my body.
Jamel was assigned female at birth and at 22 transitioned to male. He can still use his body to conceive and carry a baby. What did that feel like for you to have to stop taking testosterone?
It felt like I was losing a part of me. It felt like a big sacrifice. Like I was sacrificing my identity to bring forth our family.
They just went and checked his cervix for the first time, and he's already 3 centimeters dilated, 80% effaced. They were so impressed. He is doing such a great job.
Georgia is a part of the Bible Belt and struggles with dealing with homophobia, transphobia, struggles with talking about sex, struggles with racism. All of those things play a part into what it's like to live your authentic self.
There needs to be a clear boundary between what you believe at home and how you treat your patients.
Jamel having to go into the hospital and having to have an F on his band because the medical system hasn't upgraded to be able to take care of trans people the way that trans people deserve to be treated.
Jamel and Alfonso hired an affirming doula and say much of their medical care was supportive. Atlanta is considered a queer haven, especially for Black people in this conservative region.
Outside of Atlanta, as a trans man, as a Black trans man, I don't find Georgia to be very safe.
Jamel also felt anger and anxiety during his pregnancy.
If I'm a man who is menstruating, does that make me a man? And maybe how does the world now see me? How will they see me? Will they understand who I am? Pregnant women are celebrated. Trans people are not. And to be a pregnant trans man
We are 9 centimeters dilated. Well, not we, Jamel. Because he's been doing all the hard work.
Jamel and Alfonso's baby wasn't due for 6 more weeks, but little C. Cannon debuted at 34 weeks because his dad had preeclampsia. He still hasn't made it home yet, but his parents are ready for him.
First, I wanted to have the rainbow, nothing too big, but just letting them know that we are a very prideful family so that C can feel pride in who we are and how we present.
Despite Jamel and Alfonso's inclusive household, C. Cannon's birth certificate has misgendered his birthing parent. It lists Jamel as his mother. How worried are you all to be raising C in Georgia right now?
So I recognize that there is a lot of policies and things being introduced in government that are going to make it really hard. Yes, that is a concern because we want to be able to raise C in a place where C is going to be affirmed and is not going to have to worry about teachers, or it's for what it means to have a family that is LGBTQ.
Yeah, so that's pretty much the point. All right, just showing what more confusion. All right, this place is finished. This place is done. All right, Shalom, Brakatham, Abba, on to the next.